Y'all know what time it is.
Turn on 48 phantom power.
Y'all know exactly what gosh damn time it is. We are about to be on that bullshit. Woo! I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I don't know if y'all ready, but I'm ready, goddammit. For shits and giggles, for hot honey sauce, I, Thomas Bishop, begin the effery and jackassery as only I know how to do. Grace Petunias, good morning, beautiful. We here now. Oh, we are here now, baby. You know what? I want to start off with, some of the Samantha. Good morning. All right, check this out. I start on my own bullshit. Morning, lovebird.
Tangled tongues, tap tempos, tremble tracks, talking tidal waves, tick-tocking syntax, twist tornadoes, tiptoe, tightrope tails.
I do twisted linguistics here. Good morning, Kel.
Words with wild wisdom with the rhythm. Flip it, trip it, tongue gets twisted. Slip it, rip it, thoughts enlisted.
Boom.
On the track, never missed it.
Boom.
Linguistics,
twisted linguistics.
Phonetic gymnastics, fall to the peak. Cacophony crafted, my consonants speak. Pivot, pop, power pack phrases spin. Verbal vortex pulling worlds within. Diction's friction, fiction's addiction.
Oh, Samantha, I ain't gonna forget your Kobe.
Sonic depiction, flip it, trip it, tongue gets twisted, slip it, rip it, thoughts enlisted.
Oh!
Fast on the track.
Oh!
Twisted linguistics.
I do twisted linguistics on this microphone. Morning, Nan, I love you.
Sidewinder snakes, friction ignites, every vowel quakes. Alphabet acrobat, backflipper.
Yep.
Sentences shatter, shattered words.
Yo!
Tick, tick, tock, tock, tick in my diction. Twisted, tighter, a tongue-tied affliction. Twisted linguistics, the clock keeps ticking. Words keep spinning, the plot keeps thickening.
Oh! Ow! Ow! Boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, that was twisted linguistics. Ask me how I know what it is. Well, I'll tell you. Yep, that's me. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Dave DeLowlander's in the building. Jack's mom forever's in the building. Hold on. Wolfie's in the building all the way from Australia. Hey, I owed Samantha this from last night. She had it. Listen. What up, Patrick? Listen, Samantha, I had to go back and see what it was. Samantha had me dying. Me and Angry Bo. She getting that Kobe from last night. All right. So, how you young folks doing? I'm in what the young people call my bag. Listen, morning, Jay Thomas. Jay Thomas, one of our A1 since day one. You know what I mean? before I listen, because I love y'all so much and I keep forgetting to do this, let us first greet everyone with the international prayer of the coffee beans. Bow your heads.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. Today's mine. That's just what it is.
Woo! Hey, they had a chance. They had a chance, and then the coffee beans started waking up, and that was pretty much the end of the goddamn conversation. So, our president is ass. I just want to start off the show like that. DJ, my big sister's in the building. I just want to start off like that. Our president is a bag of ass, man. Just unwashed, unseasoned. Wolfie says, "Morning, bro. I'm with you being retired military. Could I ask you something? See if it makes sense to you." Sure, Wolfie, you can ask me anything. You can ask me anything. You know that. Come on now. Michael Pruitt's in the building. Our president is a bag of ass. Listen, I think every flag on the play Friday should start with our president is a bag of ass. You know, Keith Olbermann would have like a count. You know, it's day this and this of the Bush administration and shit like that. I think we should do that. What's the day? The 20th? No, tomorrow's the 20th. Tomorrow makes 11 months of Dementia Diaper Don, aka Mr. 10 Bag of Ass. Hold on. Charmaine's like, I'm so sick of dementia already. God damn. Man, listen. Morning, Inferno. Just Daryl's in the building. Good morning, brother. Our president is a bag of ass. I think it's okay for us to say that. I do. I say it every morning to keep my teeth whitened. Hey, our president is a bag of ass, bag of ass. Oh, hey, the president is a bag of ass, bag of ass. Annabelle's in the bed. Listen, this is y'all favorite day of the week. Let me stop bullshitting around and get to this damn show. Ladies and gentlemen, Godzilla -1 in hell. Let's have a good show today, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Miss America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to A Flag on the Play Friday episode of The Sound of Coffee. Oh, hey, Jack's mom. Say no more, fam. I got you. Jack's mom with the $5 super chat. Can we talk about Erica Kirk endorsing JD Vance for 28 and Trump's executive order on Mary Jane? Hold still. Hold still, Jack's mom. You know how this works. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. My titling designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud member of the Outcast Nation. And for the your mama joke this morning, your mom hates your father's eggnog because he puts whiskey in it. She can't stand that shit. She really can't. One day, I was in the store, you know, in my usually not tight pants, but because my ass and legs look so great, they're tight jeans. And I went and I grabbed some eggnog at the same time your mama did. And she's like, oh, excuse me, sir. Do you like eggnog? And I said, absolutely. She said, do you put any whiskey in your eggnog? To which I replied, and this is the reason your mother and father are divorced today. Ma'am, I don't need whiskey in my eggnog. My eggnog is already fire. Next thing you know, your mother and your father are no longer together. Yep, that happened. That was a thing. Yeah, that really happened. Oh no. Somebody's like, sir, get out right now. All right, so hold on before we go any further. Wolfie says, Thomas Bishop, I found out today that the shooting here was done by a father and son. But the thing is, the dad had a gun license from here, but yet he had not even been given his papers for citizenship. Wolfie, that sounds like some bullshit. Listen, I don't know what to tell you, but I know for a fact, if you don't have citizenship, you shouldn't have a damn gun license, period. Listen, I don't know what to tell you, man. That sounds weird, but that's just me. Morning, witchy. Okay, kids, y'all know what day of the week it is. It is Friday. It is Friday. Yeah. What usually happens on Fridays? It's me and the wife's date night. I get a chance to lay next to her or whatever and watch a movie. It's the end of the week. Yeah, tomorrow's the weekend and shit. By the way, production meeting for all staff of Ghost Call Productions Radio tomorrow, 11 a.m. on Jeff Kennedy's Zoom. Y'all know where y'all supposed to be. But what else is it? Oh, that's right. It is Flag on the Play Friday. Oh, flag on the Play Friday. Oh, flag. Flag on the Play Friday. Flag on the Play Friday. Flag on the flag. Why does Donald Trump continue to take credit for shit that was already supposed to be scheduled? That dude reminds me of a woman who is like really, really in love with a man, and they have a passionate ass kiss, right? And then she's getting ready to go, oh my God, that's the greatest kiss ever. And then another dude pops in and goes, yeah, I can kiss, can't I? You weren't even in the goddamn program, stupid. Flag on the Play Friday. Flag on the Play Friday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Flag on the Play Friday, the weekly show where we celebrate the best of the worst by giving them yardage, sometimes longer than the OJ trial. I'm going to tell y'all right now, the last one is very, very sad, but it needs to be said. And their flags are in the millions. So just be prepared for it. Just be prepared for it. Okay? With that being said, let us begin with our honorable mention flags. These are stupid things that happened in the midst of other stupid ass things happening. It just wasn't enough time. Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't enough time. I see 2 of the 4 horsemen in here. Listen, Arn and Rick are here first every day. Arn and Rick are here before everybody else. All right, with that being said, double mixed flag Why? Why? Double mixed flag on the play. Why? Just why? So, in a unanimous vote, and by unanimous, I mean them people was muting other people saying, no, I'm not voting for this stupid shit. The board of the Kennedy Center voted unanimously to rename it the Kennedy Trump Center. Can somebody 3D print a Nobel Peace Prize and give it to this bitch, please? Because I'm about tired of this. The Kennedy Trump Center. Yeah, some voted, some were muted. It wasn't unanimous. Thank you, Taz. See, this is why y'all need to watch the Taz Effect with the one and only Taz J, because y'all will get good information like that. Y'all will get good information like that. It's the Trump Kennedy. He put his name first. Hey, you know what? The only way you can have your name first on the Trump Kennedy Center is if you go out just like Kennedy did. I said what the hell I said. I said what I said. I said exactly what I said. You want to go first in that name thing? Go down to Dealey Plaza and ride with no top on. Listen, y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me say, "I wish y'all." No, you want your name first on the Kennedy Center that you renamed to the Trump Kennedy Center. You need to go out like JFK or RFK. Somebody with an AK, bitch. I don't give a damn. What you want me to do? Too bad there's legislation preventing the name change. And see, that's the shit. This is the shit I'm talking about. Why does our president do dumb shit knowing damn well he can't do it? That dumb shit is the reason the East Wing is out here buck ass. He got the White House's booty is out, cheeks free. East Wing gone in a mug. E. Getting ridiculous, brother. Getting ridiculous. Sir, my good brother, this shit has been ridiculous for a hot minute. Him trying to do stupid shit rather than obeying the goddamn law. The East Wing is just out of ass meat just flying. This is the ass of the White House right now. Just buck ass, naked in a mug. Annabelle said that's not even in the alphabetical order. Not even in alphabetical order, goddammit. What are you talking about? Man, it went to be the Trump Kennedy. Bitch, T don't come before K. And one of the two of y'all really died for the job. You over here getting the job falling asleep. This man, all right, listen. All of you 3D printers, everyone that owns one, I need y'all, in the immortal words of Vito Corleone, to use all your strength, all your powers. 3D print this man a goddamn Nobel Peace Prize so we will sit his bitch ass down. Damn. Okay. Samantha said, but dumb does come before ass.
Kobe.
Oh, shit. Jack's mom with a $2 super chat. Can I announce I paid off my car today? Yes! Jack's mom ain't got no more car payments. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. He need to be stopped. It's time for Pop to take all the Klonopin. He needs to take all of it. If there's some Klonopin left in that goddamn house, you need to take that too. Take it all. Just go off to dreamland. Like, god damn, dude. 2,000 yards. Okay, this one's for Jack's mom. Flag on the play, duh. Red flag on the play, duh. Erica Kirk endorses J.D. Vance for president in 2028. And my shock face stayed in the goddamn closet. Of course she did. I mean, when you give him some good on a Broyhill, you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. He gave her the 4 greatest pumps on a couch that bitch has ever had in her entire life, boy. Who the hell did y'all think she was going to endorse? Her dead husband? Get out of here. Listen. J.D. Vance. Of course he endorsed him. He gave her 4 hard pumps and a grind on a lazy boy, bitch.
Where we were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in, so I had ran out of pee.
You do understand the cameras are rolling.
Oh my goodness. I didn't. Hold on. Taz is like, oh my goodness. I didn't see that coming till I put my glasses on. God damn it.
Kobe.
Come on, man. Come on. Put the fries in the bag, man. Oh, shit. Oh, no. We need a red flag for all the adoptee hate we got over the last few days. Yeah, what the hell is going on with y'all hating on adoptees? Y'all need to stop. God damn, they already have enough damn problems. Leave them alone. Idiots here. Red flag, 10,000 yards. Back up off them. Oh, I'm just going to be dead ass honest with you. Come on now. Hold on. Witchy with the $5 super chat. Can she change her name to Ashley Broyhill and get it over with? I mean, damn. Ashley Broyhill is listen. Yes, thank you, E. Hold on. Shab with the $4.99 super chat. They've been ice skating uphill since before the first administration. You think?
Kobe.
All right, let me go ahead and do it because y'all kill me.
Kobe.
Y'all do this every day.
Kobe.
I gotta listen. Everybody gets a goddamn Kobe. Now go in the corner to the TNT breakfast buffet. What? Hey, what's for breakfast this morning? She trying to be his Sir the Perfect Sleeper. Taz, you get this
Kobe
wrapped up in this. A Sir the Perfect Sleeper. Hey, Chris, don't worry about it. You'll do something. Don't worry about it. She said it's a Freestyle Friday breakfast potluck. She said she's trying to be his Sir the Perfect Sleeper. I'm not gonna say shit funnier than that today. I'm sorry. Like it's over. It's over. because we want to search for our first family and know our identity. Go figure, and we're all stalkers. Bullshit, Mary. Bullshit. If you want to find your biological parents by all goddamn means, please do so. Morning, AJ, with your beautiful self. Hug and kiss that kid. Tell him I love him. You got to go look. You're supposed to. Damn. How this stupid shit is that? Oh, Lord. So does she cosplay his sister or his couch? Michael Pruitt. Michael Pruitt is Robert Horry. He just come off the bench with the bullshit. So go over there and he did pay him both end of the thing. Of course, Erica Kirk decided to endorse JD Vance because he endorsed her nether regions. 2,500 yards. Oh, this is just weird. This is just weird. This is too early for me, but it's just weird. Flag on the plate. That is peculiar. Ain't that peculiar? Double yellow flag. Ain't that peculiar? So the Coast Guard, remember how the Coast Guard had put language in that said that they were going to change the definition of swastikas and nooses? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you remember that? Well, everybody flipped out. The Coast Guard said they weren't going to change it. But now, if you go to the Coast Guard's new manual, the entire section has just been blacked out. It directs you to another place. Like, huh? Huh? What the hell are they? What is going on? Nuts in the bed. Like it doesn't even say, hey, you can't do this. It's not even on there. It's not even on it, which is peculiar as shit to me. Why would you black out the whole thing? Why would you move it to someplace else? Like, why would you do that? And then it said, exactly, redacted. Exactly. And the other part of it is they're saying that the old regulations on that shit are still in effect, and that's fine. So why would you not put that in your new regulations? Why would you black out? Y'all wanted this. Y'all wanted to change the rules for nooses and swastikas from being actual hate speech to nuisances or whatever the hell it is. And y'all dumbasses, shit is just odd. It's really, really odd. And the Washington Post went to try to find this shit, and it's gone. It's just blacked out. It's like, huh? Shit don't make no damn sense. 3,000 yards. Okay, kids. Time for us to get in the game. First quarter. No more than 1 to 2 flags on the first quarter. You know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. So we're going to start off hard and heavy. Red flag on the plate. What is wrong with you? Lord. Red flag on the plate. What is wrong with you? The Miss Finland. Her name is Sarah Dazafek. What I said, Dazafek. That was wrong. That was me.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
I just call that woman Dazafek. Morning, Revolutionary Robot. I just called her Dazafek, but it's actually Dazafek. Dazafek, whatever, something like that. All right, she is Miss Finland. She's also the representative for Finland on the world stage in the Miss Universe pageant. Well, she's facing backlash and calls for her to be removed because Miss Finland decided in a video or something to pull her eyelids back and mock the Asian and Pacific Islander community in the world. She damn sure did. And the Finnish government and her, she been in front of microphones copping please. I'm sorry to anyone who was hurt. Bitch. Everybody was hurt. Every goddamn body was hurt. What the hell? What's wrong with you? She damn sure did in a video. They caught her in a video, taking her fingers and slanting back her eyelids, mocking the Chinese people, the Japanese people, the Koreans. They are pissed. Like they're letting her know. And she all hold on. She all in front of the cameras with the nice suit jacket on, and she's, I'm sorry. Bitch, if you don't get your monkey ass on so goddamn weird. I know everybody in the world was like,
This bitch.
bitch, what's wrong with you? They are calling for her to be removed as Miss Finland or taken out of the Miss Universe pageant. This shit, it might be the second runner-up. Or the first runner-up. It might be the first runner-up that goes to goddamn the Miss Universe pageant. Michael Pruitt said that would have increased her odds of winning in the U.S. Oh, yeah. I'm going to keep my powder dry on that one. I'll get banned. Hey, E, stay with me. You just got that damn account back, sir. Don't do this. Leave it alone, E. Allow me to be your anger interpreter. But I'm going to tack on an additional 500 yards. To the yards I already gave her because of this. I didn't even realize they still had the goddamn Miss Universe pageant. Like I didn't even realize that that's still a thing. That's still a thing. Miss Universe, that's still a thing. This shit, I'm like, the what? They still have a Miss Universe pageant. What the hell? 5,500 yards repeat first down. Oh boy. Mixed flag on the play. Then why'd you bring your bitch ass there? Mixed double flag. Why did you bring your dumb ass there? So it should be called the Miss Controversial Pageant. This is a scandal a year. Damn it, man. God damn it. Taz. Every year there's some shit going on with the goddamn Miss Universe pageant. Dan Bongino is leaving the FBI in January. I have a question. Why was he there in the first place? Let me make this abundantly clear. Me, sitting in this chair right now, have as much experience in the Federal Bureau of Investigations as goddamn Dan Bongino. You ain't cranky, Taz. Stop that. Why was that man in the FBI? He's a podcaster. Kash Patel was a goddamn podcaster. And Bug-Eyed Joe, aka Sammy Davis Jr.'s stunt double, he's embroiled in a controversy involving him taking luxury jets to hear his half-ass girlfriend or quarter-ass girlfriend sing half-ass. Like, what kind of shit? Shaz said, I've seen some true crime documentaries, so I feel I'm qualified. And we all know why Bongino's leaving. We all know. I need y'all to Bongino was a mediocre Secret Service agent before podcasting. Thank you, Taz. Bongino was sort of person that, like, he was like Reagan's bodyguard. They got shot. Minister, yes. The Fox News minister, yes. Like, we know why Dan is leaving. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm telling y'all exactly why Dan's leaving. Them goddamn Epstein files is the shit I expected. Like, God damn. Look here. When they didn't come out and flat out put all the files and shit out, Dan was like, yeah, I gotta go. Dan's like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I mean, I've watched Law and Order put me in, Coach. Ghost Napa. God damn it. So he's leaving in January. Do y'all know we paid him? He's been fighting with Bondi over them for months. Thank you, Taz. But we paid him. He cashed checks from the federal government which is our tax dollars, to do a job he wasn't qualified to do in the first place, and then get mad when the job didn't go the way he was. Man, listen, if you don't get your monkey ass out of here, dog, why you waiting until January? Leave today. Leave right now. Just you can go. I mean, you can go like right now. You can go right now. Who? All right. Show of hands. Who's clamoring to keep Dan Bongino in the FBI? Listen, every one of y'all just sat on your hands. Every one of y'all. Every one of y'all. Every goddamn one of y'all. There are people. Listen. People outside of the United States just sat their ass on their goddamn hands. He was like, no, Thomas, I'm not going to have that man at the FBI. I got a dog that's more qualified to be the FBI than goddamn Dan Bongino. Oh, shit. Oh, my goodness. Dan Bongino leaving the FBI's 5,800 yards. Repeat second down. Okay. All bread, no water, all bread, no water, just meat. God damn it, he was wrong. His own mom sat on her. Y'all are killing me. I played Clue before. I qualified. It was stupid as hell, right? All right. This is embarrassing. As an American citizen, this is just embarrassing. Flag on the plate. Get over it. I don't know what else to say. Double mixed flag on the plate. Get over it. I don't know what else to say. Have y'all heard about these plaques outside the White House? On the colonnade in the White House. There's a bunch of plaques. All right. And each of them, or all of them, are the 45 presidents of the United States that we've had, right? All right. 3 of those presidents on that wall, no, 4 of those presidents on that wall have all received Nobel Peace Prizes. The only one that is recognized is Teddy Roosevelt. Carter, Woodrow Wilson, and Barack Obama, all 3 won Nobel Peace Prizes. They ain't up there. The pettiness starts towards the end. Bill Clinton, his plaque, because apparently Donald Trump isn't just satisfied with being president. He has to show that he's a whole ass bitch. He put in on the plaque under Bill Clinton that his wife, Hillary Clinton, lost to Donald Trump in the 2016 election.
Kobe.
Why? Why? Why is that even a part of that man's plaque? Why? For what? Why? Barack Obama has 2 plaques. Uno and dos. Him got 2. One of which where they made sure to put Barack Obama, they put Barack Obama's whole name on there like they're trying to shame him. Barack Hussein Obama. Your middle name is John. And you know what I equate John's to? A $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
You son of a bitch. What did she say? Oh, Lord. She should have sat on a spin cycle and saved us from his birth. Yo!
Kobe.
God damn it, Taz. Jeez Louise. But he calls that, there's the first plaque calls Barack Obama the most divisive politician in American history. If y'all don't stop, translation, he was a nigger. That, do I need to say it again? He got 2 plaques, and basically what it should say is he was the black guy. The most divisive politician in American history. A John is a commode. Perfect. There you go. And then there is President Biden. First off, Biden doesn't have a picture. It's an auto pen shown printing off Joe Biden's name. Proceeded with the $5 super chat. Under Trump's should be a picture of Bill Clinton grinning when he asked about Trump. Oh my God, sweet Lord Jesus.
Kobe.
Tracina, what is wrong with you? Amanda says, the plaque can't say because my daddy said black people were the devil. Yo, I genuinely, like, y'all gotta, that's the first part. Joe Biden's doesn't have a picture, it's an auto pen. The second part of it is, he has that stupid ass insult, Sleepy Joe, underneath this man. He's a president of the goddamn United States. You raggedy bitch. Taz said, it should be Clinton and Mr. Ed with cigars and a bourbon.
Kobe.
I'm giving you that, Kobe, because that's just nasty. That's just nasty. Oh, that's nasty. You think Bill's ringtone and Trump's phone is careless whisper? Sir, you just walked in the door. What is wrong with you? Sir, what are you doing, sir? Dave just got here. Dave literally just got here. What the hell is going on? Grid Squares is helping. Trump's new nickname should be Bubba Gulp. Where do y'all take my show where I cannot follow it? Where do y'all take Hubba Bubba is chewing gum, Donald? First off, why would you have this shit outside? I don't understand this. Every president has a picture in the White House. Every president has a picture in the White House. Why the hell would you need this long line of bullshit? That's the first one. The second one, why do you have to be a petty bitch while you do it? You funky hoe. You're about just print this man out a goddamn Nobel Peace Prize. Jeez. God damn. I ain't never seen no shit like this before. Hey, thank you, Veronica. The fact that it's allowed is bullshit. And if you work in the White House and you think this is perfectly normal, you probably still believe that your principal is Santa Claus. Thank you. Listen, at least when we had Sleepy Joe, we were sleeping with both eyes closed. Yes. Every POTUS has a picture. Every Trump has a picture named Bubba. It's Taz. I see you over there. This is the most ridiculous, stupid shit I've ever heard of. 70,000 yards, repeat third down. This one just pissed me off. Flag on the play. Man, if you don't get your ass out of that ring. Flag in the plate, man. If you don't get your ass out of that goddamn ring, why is Anthony Joshua fighting Jake Paul on tomorrow? Why? We still haven't gotten a Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua boxing match, but you got time to go take your ass in there and basically throw the fight so that Jake Paul can look like a legitimate champion. What is wrong with you? Why you in that ring with that man? Oh my goodness, Wolfie said, Thomas, someone should have said to Trump's mom, have you never heard of the morning after pill? Like, come on, man. AJ needs to read the script. I just think it's stupid. This man is a former world champion, and your dumb ass is sitting in the ring with Jake Paul. And here's the thing. Next week, this might be, I'm still mad Mike Tyson didn't blast him. Me too. I'm going to say this right now. Because this flag might be a compound flag. If Anthony Joshua does not go in there and beat the shit out of Jake Paul, I'm going to bring this shit back. I'm going to double the damn flags I gave him this time, just because you took your stupid ass in that ring. You are a professional boxer. He is a YouTuber. If you don't go in there and break his goddamn face, bitch, you're going to get double the flags I'm giving you today because you lost to that raggedy son of a bitch. At this point, I just want to watch somebody knock Jake Paul's head off. What am I do? What you want to do? What you want me to do? I want his head on his shoulders. Yeah, if Jake wins, Anthony got paid to do the job. AJ will receive my hashtag if he loses. Trust me. You damn right, E. He's Brit. He's a Brit. He walks his dumb ass in that goddamn ring and lets Jake Paul beat the shit out of him. There's going to be some misunderstandings and furniture moving, goddammit. 7,500 yards repeat fourth down. Dumbass. They're fighting them goddamn Paul boys. All right, kids. Second quarter. Hold on. It's not going to happen. Paul the Rock clause in his fight cut. No, he doesn't. Please tell me that. No. Trisina said, I heard Jake Paul just challenged Hulk Hogan. Match coming in 2026. Girl, if you don't get on with this shit. Goddamn, Trisina, damn. All right, second quarter action. No less than 2 flags. 2 flags or more. 2 flags or more. 2 flags or more. Oh, this one, I'm going to start off with the bullshit. Hold on. Flag on the plate. You just gonna leave from your job, huh? You just gonna, he can go to Hulk and fight. Yup, he damn sure can. 3 flags on the plate. Oh, so you just not gonna do your job at all, right? Mike Johnson sent Congress home for the Christmas break. It just so happens that a vote needs to be had on, that little pisky thing called the Subsidies for the Fucking Affordable Care Act. Excuse my French, Angry. I'm sorry. That slipped out, Angry. I'm killing you, Smalls. I know. He just effed off. Just way. The Democrats are like, we can still do a vote. How, Sway? How you gonna do a vote? I know, Angry. I'm killing you. How you gonna do a vote and the Republicans ain't there? How? He sent them home for the Christmas break. All right. I do not know about Parliament in England. I don't know about any other governmental ways of governing what their government bodies and shit are called, but I'm going to say this out loud. And there's not a single person on this show or any other show that will dispute me. Mike Johnson is the worst speaker of the House in American goddamn history. Mike Johnson may very well be the worst politician in all of politics around the goddamn world. Nobody is as ineffective as he is. And I'm talking, he is the worst. He is the absolute worst. Boehner would have kept him there. What's his face? Paul Ryan would have kept him there. Kevin McCarthy would have kept him there. Not Mike. Everybody go home. Mike, what about them subsidies? Everybody go home. Mike, what's up on them subsidies? You heard what I said. Everybody go home. You're the worst, Grandpa. No solution to the damn shit. He just let everybody go home. Sir Keir Starmer is kind of bad, sir. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one because I don't know a lot about Starmer. But you have to admit, Starmer's not the sort of person to send people home for Christmas. If he's gonna be like, hey, you can have Christmas and bring your ass to work. Something. Mike Johnson was like, yeah, just go everybody go home. He thinks he's a Riddler, but he's just a grinder riddle. Let me tell y'all something. If that man sent them people home just so we can get some hot buttered sexual relations with a younger, strapping young man and take his milk from him, I'm gonna probably whoop his ass. I'm just. These people, these goddamn people, they didn't even work this year. We had a 47-day damn stoppage of, come on, man. He heard his grinder notifications and sent everybody home. He wants the congressional chambers empty for a grinder party. If that man is grinding in the House of Representatives, that's just, come on, man. That's just nasty. Don't do that. Don't do that. Worst goddamn Speaker of the House in the history of speaking. 9,000 yards, repeat first down. Listen, this is double red flag. Man, would you please shut the F up? Double red flag on the play. Man, would you please shut the F up? Why is the game dissing Kendrick Lamar? Like, the game came out with a track. Don't tell the OF that was piping off the chain. God damn it, Taz. What's wrong with you? The game came out with a track where he kind of took some pot shot disses at Kendrick Lamar.
Why?
All right. Okay. We're gonna have to say it. We're just gonna have to go ahead and say it. Morning theme park with your beautiful self. The game is lackluster now. He just taking pot shots at everybody. What is wrong with this mother effer? Game has felt a kind of way about Kendrick Lamar ever since Kendrick was invited on the Super Bowl stage with Dr. Dre and won an Emmy for that. Okay, he has been in his feelings ever since, bruh. If you don't make some goddamn music that doesn't revolve around you dissing some damn body, dude, jeez. The game needs to focus on child support for a baby he had with someone that could be his child.
Oh my God!
Ew. Oh, wow. For real? Oh. Listen, Taz knows way too much about too many people. I'm afraid of her. I ain't gonna, I'm not. Listen. Let me tell you something. You mentioned a name. I know she's not lying. That part I absolutely know. She's a goddamn historian. She will put game on your ass. But sometimes Taz will just throw out some shit and I go, what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Wait a minute. Where did you get that from? How did you know that? Don't worry about it. I know my things, Thomas. All I can do is just sit there and make this face. Yo. I'll research when I can't sleep. You think? Listen. I'm being dead ass honest. Taz will be the last person in the world you want on your ass. She's gonna know some shit. You may not want her to know it, but goddamn it, she know it. And she know whose mama's involved. Like, yo, Taz is scary. But that's why I love her so damn much. That's why I love the hell out of her, because she's no nonsense. She gonna tell you, peace and blessings, Brother Troy. Listen, gang, stop trying to diss people. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Enough, please. We get it. You are in your feelings. Eminem dissed you. There's nothing you can really do about it. 50 is doing other shit, but you ain't. And you're mad because Kendrick literally was given the torch and the crown by Snoop Dogg and you weren't. Okay, we get it. But stop, man. Just make music. Just make music. Just make some goddamn music. That's why Taz is the best at what she does. Hey, Wolfie, you ain't lying. 9,500 yards from Pete second down. I saw this video. All right, I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of people in the Discord server will put flags for me to talk about on Flag of the Play Friday. I forget to name the names because, again, burn pit brain, okay? So if y'all hear that a flag that y'all put in the Discord server and you know it's yours, just go, yay, please, because I was writing them down last night, but I was halfway tired. I was like, yo, who put this? Oh, I'm going to get that one. And I was just out of it. So, double red flag. Trump is not made out of vibranium. Double red flag. Trump is not made out of vibranium. Okay. Why did this drunk white woman tell the cops that because Trump is president of the United States, these Mexicans can't park on the street? She really used that. That was really a thing. I swear to God, I'm not playing. You could tell that bitch was pickled. That bitch was pickled. Pickled. Boy, if you'd have cut that bitch, tequila would have poured out her skin. Goddamn. Oh, she was toe up from the flow up, know what I mean? Cops are there, she's harassing people and shit. And this bitch is trying to say because Donald Trump is the president of the United States, Mexicans can't park on the street. The bitch was tore down for the flow down, I mean. And she was slur. Angry said her blood type is 100 proof. That bitch was nasty drunk. She was nasty drunk. And she telling the cop, she telling the goddamn cop, these Mexicans and the president, and bitch, if you don't get your pickled ass on some goddamn where. That bitch was drunk as shit, boy. I watched that video like 3 times. I can smell that bitch through the screen. All right, she could sneeze and inebriate the wind. Oh, shit. That bitch was toe down. Using Trump as a justification to not let people park on the streets. Bitch, if you don't get your drunk ass back in the house. 10,000 yards. Repeat third down. On that same note. Flag on the plate. What did you just say to me, lady? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. You know what? Hold on. This is why I do this. This is why I do this. So that way I don't forget. I think y'all need to really truly hear how drunk this bitch was. Let me see if I have it. I don't have it. God damn it. I ain't got it. Okay. That bitch was toe up. All right. Double red flag. What did you just say to me? All right. Everybody remembers Club America, right? Club America. Well, here is Mayor Holly Andreatta. And you heard her. You heard what I said. And Andreatta. I meant to talk about this shit 2 weeks ago. Or a week ago, whatever. Listen. Just listen to this woman.
Oh my gosh. A mayor in California said that her remarks at the first ever Club America meeting at this high school were taken out of context. Club America is Turning Point USA's high school arm. So let's listen to her remarks in context, shall we?
Let's start off with that. Why does Turning Point have a club for high schoolers? Like, what the If I walked into my damn daughter's high school and I saw a Club America club, there's gonna be some goddamn problems. There's gonna be some misunderstandings and furniture moving. And the whole time as I'm destroying they shit, this is all I'm gonna be saying.
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Like, bitch, what is wrong with you? Abbott once won in Texas. Listen, you know what? I think Abbott should get a Club America in every high school as soon as he can stand up and tell us why he needs them there. Governor Abbott, Mayor Lodi Dodi. Governor Abbott, can you please stand at the podium and tell us why you should have a Club America at every high school? Oh, you can't? Oh, we ain't getting one there. Bitch, I need you to look me in the face when you say that to me, sir. I'm gonna play. Listen, we gonna listen to this. Hold on.
Martin Luther King was a Marxist, and that he was a socialism, and a lot of the civil rights things that he advocated for were not really helpful. Now there's a lot of research stuff, but we can argue about that. That's kind of what and also wisery.
It gets
My
worse.
oldest daughter had a lot of trauma as a child. Something really terrible happened to her when she was very young that I would hope never would happen to any other child. And as a result of it, she's a lesbian, she's gay, and she's married to a woman. And sometimes that's a little bit of internal struggle for me because I believe that marriage is between a man and a woman, and I believe that scripture is very clear on homosexuality. But on the other side of that, I love her dearly. We are in relationship. And that's what Charlie Kirk's message was. It's like, we may not agree. My daughter knows where I stand biblically, but I love her. We're actually going to spend Christmas with her in Missouri. We love her, and we have a child, and I love my grandchild, and I love my daughter-in-law, which is weird to say, right? My daughter's married to a woman, but it is the reality. There's a...
Oh my gosh. A mayor in
Bitch. Morning, Carol. Love you, sis. Bitch.
This bitch.
You did not just... Okay. If you don't know the difference between a communist, a Marxist, and a socialist, stop using them three goddamn words. Can you please do that for me? bitch was out here rambling off at the thorax. Martin Luther King was a Marxist, socialist, communist at the same goddamn time. What? And some of the policies he advocated for were not good. Oh, you mean the one where I actually get treated like a goddamn human being? Bitch, if you don't sit your stupid ass down. And then she went and purchased a bus. She went and purchased a bus. She kept saying they could research it later. Bitch, don't nobody want to research that shit. Listen, that shit is nuclear waste spinach dip, bitch. Ain't nobody trying to eat that. This bitch went and bought a bus, drove all the way to Missouri with a camera crew on it, to where her daughter and her daughter's wife and their child, were all just sitting at home waiting for grandma to show up. This bitch pull up in a bus, grabbed her daughter, threw underneath and rolled over the top of her. Chaos. I had some very traumatic things happen to me as a child, and that's why I'm cis. Bitch, what is wrong with this bitch? Yo! Hey, yo, what is going on here? She said the Bible scripture is very strict on homosexuality. And the Bible, it's one man and one woman. Hey, bitch, you ever meet Solomon? When Solomon has 700 wives and 300 side chicks, it's biblical. But when I want a girlfriend, and another girlfriend and my wife, all of a sudden, I'm disgusted. Ooh, Thomas, you're nasty. What kind of shit is that? Morning swords, love your face. Everybody else, so Solomon can have 700 wives and 300 side chicks, but Thomas can't have a wife, a girlfriend, and another girlfriend, right? Oh, it's a problem when I do it. Why would you want that shit in there? Bitch, if you don't sit your dumb ass down. I know her daughter's like, yo, my mom is a bitch. Hey, no, I would not be very busy theme park. What I'm thinking is, I gotta pay this house off. I mean, listen, the days of me thinking about hot sex on a platter are over. My goddamn hips and back hurt. Shit. Just listen, maybe once or twice a month for recreation. Other than that, my goddamn legs hurt. Everything on me from the waist down hurts. Ain't trying, I want 3 wives so I can have hot sex on the shit. I want 3 wives so I can pay this goddamn house off before I drop dead. Shit. I am not thinking about. Look at Michael's last comment. Hold on. We find it. Hold on. My ex-wife told my daughter not to get this baby vaccinated. Michael, I insist that you tell your daughter to get that child vaccinated. I insist. I do not want your grandson going through something that you might lose him. No, you got to put your foot down, sir. You got to put your foot down. Your ex-wife can feel like vaccinations hurt, but goddamn it, I want you to keep your damn grandson. And if she got a problem with it, it's like, hey, pimpin', we can meet in the parking lot. 15, 11 minutes, we can meet in the goddamn parking lot. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no way in hell. It would be some misunderstandings and furniture moving. At some point, and I'm trying not to get off on a tangent, but damn it, I'm gonna get off on a tangent. At some point, your goofy ass beliefs should not extend to your damn grandchild. When you have a child, there is absolutely something precious about the shit. That's the first thing. When that child then has a child, oh hell, you want that. That's generational. You want that child to survive everything. You want that kid to have everything. I love my goofy ass grandchildren more than y'all will ever understand. Ever understand. I love my grandchildren. There's no way in hell I'm gonna go, vaccines cause you out your goddamn mind. Every one of my goddamn grandkids has been vaccinated. Every one of them. Every one of them. Michael, listen, Michael. It'd be some misunderstandings and furniture moving. And if your ex-wife cannot get out of her own ass, tell her how would she like to, y'all, this baby just got born. Beautiful little boy. Just happy and yelling and everything else. Ask her how the hell would she feel carrying a casket that size. And then tell the bitch to shut the F up. I can't even, no, man. Fight for your grandson. Michael, please, fight for your grandson. In the way in hell that bitch, I wish you would. I wish I would. I lose one of my damn grandchildren because your silly ass don't believe in vaccines. I promise you, you do not want to be my child and that shit happens. You don't believe in vaccines. Bitch, I don't believe in you being my child. I should hurt you. I should run your dumb ass over. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Hold on. What she said? Parking lot. She said parking lot. Now I got her. Listen, Witchy's ready to go to war, goddammit. Her words, they cause autism. Michael, I'm allowing you to use this story for me, please. I'm gonna let you use this story. Tonight, when she brings that shit up again, tell her who I am. Tell her I was hyperactive. I was born hyperactive. And I have 3 children on the spectrum. None of that shit had anything to do with vaccines. Because if that had been the case, I would have had autism. Well, I have Asperger's now. So I do have Asperger's. I'm not going to sit up and lie. But that wasn't caused by no damn vaccine. That shit was caused by genetics. You are more than welcome to use my name and use my children. If you want their names, it's Sinjay, Brendan, and Asia. And I love all 3 of them with everything in me. Tell her that's offensive as a father with autistic children, as a man with hyperactivity who would be considered autistic. Tell her, yeah. Give her my name. Show her one of my videos. And then tell her sit her silly ass down. Listen, hey, listen. Oh, wait a minute. Michael, Chaos had the perfect ending. Tell her about me, tell her about my kids, and then tell her.
Yeah, you ain't the dick.
Listen, Witchy's like, I got first dibs on that hoe. Oh, shit. Club America, Holly Andrade up. 11,000 yards, repeat 4th down. Hey, we're at halftime. Yeah, get your halftime drinks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is halftime of this incredible show. We will be back momentarily for the 3rd quarter. Hey, I have a question. Is it just me, or is RFK Jr. getting bigger in the face? Like, is he? Does RFK Jr. look like he's bloated? Like every time I've seen him lately, he looks like a corpse. That, like, you know, when them bloated corpses they find in the river and some shit. That's what he looked like in the face. Do you think the brain worm is going to finally crack out of the cocoon? Goddamn Gundam suit. Oh, shit. Oh, my sweet Aunt Fanny. Man, look. Something wrong with that boy. Y'all know listen, act like I'm the only one. Okay, all right. We'll act like Thomas is the only one. Brainworm is having a feast in the face. Listen, his ghost of an ex is getting revenge. Yep. He's gaining weight in the face, and Donald Trump is looking more and more like a deflated leather purse. Like, imagine if you took a woman's leather purse, right, and then sealed it up, stuck a hose in it, like a air hose in it, and then puffed it all the way out, right? Truly, like, you have a little valve and you slowly let the air out and shit. That's what Donald Trump's starting to look like. That man looked like old Tuscan leather.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
That man, it looked like old Corinthian leather chair. And and Stephen Miller is aging like a banana covered in milk in the sunshine, bitch. All right. I didn't put it on the list because I wanted to make videos out of it. But them close-up pictures in that Vanity Fair magazine shot, damn it. Chaos said a leather couch, which is why he won't let JD buy him. Listen, them goddamn leather, listen, them close-up pictures in that Vanity Fair, I did not, listen, I didn't know it was going to be that bad until last night when I was looking at those pictures. Jesus Christ. Jesus, shit. First off, Susie Wild looked like Gary Busey. Susie Wild looked like Gary Busey as the White House chief of staff. Why is her eyes like that? I thought that bitch was gonna say something about buttered sausage or some shit. Oh yes, Charmaine, I have. JD Vance's picture just looks like, come on, man. JD Vance's picture looked like if you put his face on a pancake and then put the pancake on a chair and then sat on it. That man got the skin of an armadillo, goddammit. Stephen Miller, of course, was in black and white because, you know, Nosferatu was filmed in not black and white. Oh, Count Orlok with a job looking ass. But the one everybody's been talking about, the one that I looked at and I was like, this is the sight that you see when you enter hell, is goddamn Caroline Levitt. I looked at that picture and was like, yo, man, Caroline Levitt has lived a hard 45 years. Time to find out the bitch is only 28. Jesus. That bitch. That bitch got she got highways and byways. That bitch has a map on her face. Laura Loomer's 32. Caroline Levitt is 28. To look at both of them, they look like the Golden Girls, the early years.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
Boy, they look old. Boy, they look old. Hold on. Christy, no, hold on. How old is Christy Nome? How old is Christy Nome? Hold on. Michael Brewer said she'd make a killing at the Guess My Age booth at the carnival. No, listen. I had to keep looking because I ain't see the one with like Christy Nome, but Caroline Levitt. Yo, Christy Nome is a. Wait a minute, the bitch the same age as me. Yo. Hold up. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me see. Where is it? Golly, it's all the way up here. Oh, the coffee beans will play about them babies. Damn it, Witchy hadn't lost it again. I do that all the time. I lose it. She's 54. Yo, that bitch is literally a month older than me. Oh, hell no. Christy Nome looks like the bunions they took off my feet. What kind of shit? That bitch was born 11/30/1971. She's 54. Yo! Oh my God. Stevie Nicks told Caroline, sit down, baby girl. Sword said 1791 is more accurate. That bitch still alive and she was born in 1791. I'm getting a sword. I need that quickening. Like, I don't know about y'all. Let me find out that bitch was born in 1791. There's no time for her. I'm gonna cut her. This bitch is an immortal and we gotta stop her. It's like whop. There can be only one. All right, kids. Back to the goddamn game. All right. 3 flags. No less than 3 flags here in the third quarter. No less than 3 flags in the third quarter. Flag on the plate. Free Lindsay. Triple mix flag on the plate. Free Lindsay. Lindsey Graham. Just come out. Just come out. That's all you gotta do. Just come out. Listen, you will be accepted. Listen, I'm not gonna love you. I don't want anything to do with you. As a matter of fact, I really wish you would go on the other side of the room. I don't like you like that. But whatever it is that's holding you hostage, sorry, I'm watching the series with my friend. I hope y'all are having fun with this flag on play Friday. Full crescent and eclipse. There's my magpie, goddammit. Whoever it is that got your ass out of here saying stupid shit like, Obama and Biden are the reason for the Bondi Beach shooting.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
Whose goddamn white baby is this, man? Whose goddamn white baby is this? Edo's in the building. The closet, a walk-in closet with no doors. It's not even a closet. He just put his clothes on the middle of a street. He just walks outside to get dressed. Like, we can see you, man. This man said Obama and Biden were responsible for the massacre at Bondi Beach in Australia. First off, that's disrespectful as shit. You punk ass bitch. The only people responsible for the massacre at Bondi Beach are the people who committed the massacre at Bondi Beach. I said what I said. But secondly, and more importantly to me, is this. You were saying this to assuage the feelings of a guy who doesn't like you. Clearly, you are carrying a whole lot of water for a guy that doesn't like you. He don't like you. Do you not understand this, Lindsay? He doesn't like you. He doesn't. And you out here carrying water, carrying booty cheeks, carrying snow, carrying ass cane for a man who is patting you on the head like a goddamn pet, you stupid bastard. Lindsey Graham believes that Donald Trump looks at him and is like, yes, this is my friend Lindsey. Senator Graham, let me help you understand something. Peace and blessings. Rick Strom is in the building. My good friend Rick. Hey, Rick, keep your foot on their neck. Don't you? Hey, Rick, don't let him breathe. You better not let him breathe, Rick. Sir, Senator Graham, when Trump sees you, he's thinking of Prince. He's thinking of Prince. No, he doesn't think you're musical, nor does he think you're purple. He's thinking of Prince in this way. You walk into a room, sir, and literally you can hear all of the staff of the current president's administration go, they are turning their heads against you. The actual French fried funky fresh F. He wants to give Trump the Bubba special.
You're doing the dick.
Right. What is wrong with you? Oh, come on.
You're doing the dick.
Lindsay, I am not making fun of your sexual orientation. I would never make fun of your sexual orientation. I will say this much. There are people that are using your sexual orientation to treat you like a jackass, and you are out here falling for it. Why don't you just go ahead and put on donkey ears and talk like Eddie Murphy? What is wrong with you, sir? What is wrong with you, sir? Come on, man.
Kobe.
20,000 yards. Repeat, first down. Okay. All right. Cover your drinks. Flag on the play. Which one is it? He won't say. 4 flags on the play. Which one is it? He won't say. Donald Trump keeps referring to this time in American history as a golden age. I just have one question. Is it a golden age or a golden shower age? Which one? Which one is it? He keeps talking about we're in the golden age of America. Are you sure it's golden age or golden shower? Which one? Because You listen. He really exactly Gilded Age. Exactly. Anybody that believes right now what we have going on in America is a golden age, they need a head examine. At best, America in 2025 is an unwanted, like, okay, you have a roommate. You know that roommate sometimes comes and laid in the bed with you. You go and lay in their bed, so it's not a big deal. But this time it feels like your roommate came in, laid in bed with you, and they had like Doc Martens on and they put them in your back. Like the whole time, the way they sleep with their feet on your back. Like man, listen here, man. Stop kicking me. Damn it, it's my kidneys. He said we live in a golden age. In that bullshit ass speech that he made, he talked about a golden age. In the speech to Pennsylvania, he said it was a golden age. The golden age was supposedly because just by the power of that comb over, everything went down, all the good things went up, and people were happy and celebrating in the streets. When in reality, no, like that man got out in front of the goddamn cameras and microphones where people could see and hear him and basically told y'all this.
It's a Leo-Pleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leo-Pleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
He's taking y'all to Candy Mountain. I feel it's the golden shower because he's pissing on everything. Yes, he is. Yes. And when you try to tell him, hey, Mr. President, ain't shit gold up here, dog. There's no gold in nothing. What do y'all get?
Shun the non-believer.
Shun the non-believer. Golden age. I think we're getting pissed on. I'm sorry. I think we're getting pissed on. 22,000 yards apiece, second down. And on that same note, 4 flags in the play. Where, Sway? We getting effed with no Vaseline and no kiss. We ain't even getting a pat on the head. Like, can we at least wow? At least smack the BBs or something? Come on, man. 4 flags in the play. That's not how it works. That's not how anything works. 4 flags in the play. That's not how it works. That's not how anything works. Trump, in one of them speeches in Pennsylvania, said that the price of eggs and turkey is down. I told y'all. I told you mouth-breathing troglodytes last year. I told you never Kamala assholes last year. I told you lazy, apathetic sons of bitches that didn't go out and vote. I told you this last year. If y'all elect this jackass because of the price of goddamn eggs, I'm going to kick you in your shit. And what did they do? Elected a jackass because of the price of eggs. And guess what? Thanks to your dumb ass, the price of eggs is quadrupling. But Jackass McGee wants you to believe it's a golden eggs because you can go get eggs and turkey. We told y'all. We told y'all. We told y'all. I'm mad that we told y'all and y'all didn't listen. I am really upset about the fact that we told y'all and none of y'all, well, you could be wrong. The price of eggs still high. Y'all elected the Eggman, who sat there and kept telling y'all he was going to make things affordable. Then what did he tell you affordable was? It's a Democratic hoax. Egg prices were high because of the bird flu. Y'all would have known that had y'all not looked at Google like the bad icky thing. Oh my God, it's Google. Next thing you know, the Antichrist comes. Ugh. We freaking told y'all. Now he's telling y'all to your face some shit you can disprove by going to the damn store. This man is telling y'all shit, or he's trying to disprove shit that is you can go see simply by opening up your phone to an app with from a goddamn supermarket. What the shit, man? He got gas under under $2. Every time he says that shit, I think he thinks that he put on a Superman cape and a Superman outfit, flew out the window to battle against the great gas beast. It's at $12 a gallon, and he comes in punching it like it's doomsday. Boom, 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 boom. Then he beats it down and he gets to under $2. Like, there are people still out here saying shit like, but he's the best president of my lifetime. And I always want to ask, were you in a coma for most of that? It's like, did you just wake up? Did you just wake up out of that coma? Were you in a coma for the entirety of the Reagan years? Best president of my lifetime. Shut up. Turkey and eggs are down. 25,000 yards of Pete third down. Okay. This is scary. I'm not even going to try to make I'm not even going to try to make jokes out of this shit. This is scary. This one is goddamn scary. Hold on. And I need to find it. It is freaking scary. Let's see if I got it. I got it. Nope. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to see if I have it. Because maybe somebody tagged me in it, which is where I saw that. But this one is scary as shit. Hold on. Nope. Damn, now I can't find it. All right. I'm just gonna talk about it. 4 flags on the play. Wow. 4 flags on the play. Wow. There was a general by the name of General Guillot, 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 whatever. He was being interviewed in front of, I guess, the Senate Armed Services Committee, and basically said that if the president asked us immigration, if America asked, "Love you, Mary, be safe, kiss your husband, kiss your daughter for me, tell them I love them," if the president of the United States ordered them to, they would attack organizations within the United States. They said that. This is coupled with Benny Johnson screwing up a dude, the guy, whoever the guy was, that is talking about the organization Antifa. A general in the United States military said that if ordered to, and if it was a lawful order, they would attack organizations within the United States. This is scary. This is scary. They have already started making what is called an enemies list. Pam Bondi and Kash Patel are putting together an enemies list. You have generals talking like this, and people are really out here trying to convince you that the greatest terror organization in the United States is anti-fascist. or anti-fascism. And that means anybody could be Antifa. Just by talking shit about Trump on a day-to-day basis, I would be considered Antifa. Do you know what I mean? It's scary. This is not to be effed with. This is scary. Because if they continue to push the line of, oh, we're hunting down Antifa, and we all know Antifa is not an organization, it is a literal mindset. Gambit's in the building. A literal mindset, an ideal of I'm anti-fascist, therefore I would be Antifa. And these people are hunting them down. This is scary. This is scary. Like, y'all really need to be concerned about this. You genuinely do. Because this could be any of us. This could be any of us. Any of us. And sadly, there's nobody trying to stop them. There's still, do y'all realize there are still some Democrats that want to reason with these people? Do y'all realize there are still some Democrats that want to reason with the people that believe Antifa is an actual gang or an organization? And thank you, Chaos. There is no lawful order that would say do that to the American citizens. If you are attacking the American citizens, that's not a lawful order. I'm telling you this as a soldier. We have posse comitatus, which means that is using military service members to do civilian law enforcement. That's against posse comitatus. That's the first thing. And secondly, you want to tell me you're hunting down Antifa, but you can't even tell me where's the headquarters for Antifa? What is Antifa's like? What is their gang? What are their symbols? What are their looks? What is it? And now you have a general telling the Senate Armed Services Committee that if ordered, he would conduct raids and attack American citizens, which is literally an affront to the First Amendment to the Constitution. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you are either against that shit or you're for it. There is no middle ground in that. Oh, Storm, they know that. Why doesn't Trump Circle realize that by calling Antifa an enemy, that means they're fascists? They know. They know. They already know. They don't care. That's the scary part. For this general to sit in front of people and say that out loud, this is the shit that we were all afraid of when Donald Trump started meddling with the military. This was what we were afraid of when Donald Trump started meddling with the military. When he had Mattis and McMasters and people like that in place, everything, we knew there was only so much he was going to do, because you've got generals who have done this job. They understand how to accomplish mission and take care of the welfare of their soldiers or Marines or what have you. They ain't got that now. They got Pete Hegseth. And Pete Hegseth is a jackass. I'm sorry. I argue with your mom. He's a goddamn jackass who doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And he has literally encouraged this level of toxic bullshit in the ranks. Hey, General. Hey, Playboy. Chaos like, meet me in the parking lot, bitch. And frankly, I don't know how I feel about this. If Donald Trump orders the U.S. military into the streets to attack American citizens, my black ass is standing against them. And I don't care. I'm standing against them. Thank you. My son's company commander called in all the NCOs and told them they know what the UCMJ says and to follow that. And I'm telling y'all right now, and I'm being dead ass serious with it. If it means I get hurt in the process, I'm going to protect your freedom of speech. You have a right to be anti-fascist. You have a right to be against the regime. You have a right to be against Donald Trump as a person, staff, record label, and an MF and crew. Don't ever let anybody take that privilege from you. That's a right. Scary times, kid. 35,000 yards, peak fourth down. All right, kids. Fourth quarter action. No less than 4 flags. Trump prophet. Dog, you're not going to enjoy it. No. If you came in into this is the funny thing. They want to come on the panel so they can tell me about the goodness of Donald Trump. Bitch, I'm not trying to hear that shit. This is a morning show. What the hell are you talking about? Sit your stupid ass down. Don't come out of here with that bullshit. What do you think you're going to do? Come up and say some shit? I don't give a damn about that dude. Fourth quarter action, ladies and gentlemen. No less than 4 flags. No less than 4 flags. No less than 4 flags. And let's start off with the effery and jackassery right quick. 4 flags on the play. Would y'all please leave these kids alone? 4 flags on the play. Please leave these kids alone. So, the House of Representatives passed a bill. You know what? Hold on.
The House of Representatives just passed a bill that would subject immigrant children to invasive bodily searches and keep them in detention instead of releasing them to their families. Yeah, let me repeat that for the people in the back. They passed a bill legally allowing them to strip search children, those who are already vulnerable, alone, and at the mercy of the American justice system. Now it moves to the Senate. And I gotta say, I'm nervous about how the Senate is gonna vote on this. While the House of Representatives has passed several horrific immigration-related bills in the past couple of years, none describe a bill that explicitly or legally allows the practice of a strip searching of children as a standard procedure. I don't know how this needs to be said, but here we are. Normalizing routine strip searches of children in the name of safety sets up a dangerous and a harmful precedent. This further dehumanizing of our children and our teens is cruel, unnecessary, and ripe for abuse. The Supreme Court has warned in the past that strip searches of children are deeply suspect under the law. Now, no statute authorizes routine non-medical invasive searches of migrant children. Current legal frameworks are designed to safeguard their dignity, not take it away, until now, apparently. A system that normalizes this has already lost its moral compass, but what do you expect from an administration more willing to protect predators at every turn than survivors?
I don't even have the words. I don't even have the words. I don't. And y'all will see what I'm saying in the next flag. Invasive searches of children. If your hard-on against migrant people extends to you strip searching children, I suggest you walk your ass off the planet, please. It's getting dark in here, y'all. But trans people are the problem, and gay people are the problem, and drag performers are the problem, and this, that, and the third is a problem. Meanwhile, let's make it easier for kids to get strip searched. I wish they would. Thank you. Exactly, Chaos. They found a new way to SA them. I'm telling you, I wish they would. 50,000 yards, repeat first down. And on that same note, this is getting dark. Flag on the play. You cannot make this up. 4 flags on the play. You cannot make this up. Exactly, Jamila. Go walk into, do a marathon through the ocean and let us know how it is. There's a company called Stride Incorporated that are building for-profit schools in for-profit family prisons. That's a real thing. That is a real thing. That is a real thing. They are building for-profit schools right where they have for-profit family prisons.
I'm really mad right now, so I also need your help to get this out, please, because you will not hear this on mainstream media, and I'm not hearing a lot of it here. I'm being shadowed, you know what, terribly, and I need your help to push this past the algorithm, so please do all the things. A for-profit education company called Strike, which is also known as K-12, is opening a school inside the South Texas Family Residential Center. Now, that facility is one of the largest ICE family detention centers in the country, and it's run by Call Civic, a private prison company, a for-profit company that profits per person per day. And Stride is a $2 billion corporation. Its CEO made over $21 million last year and joined the company with zero experience in education. At the same time, the regime is facing active enforcement action in federal court under the Flores Settlement Agreement. Now, Flores is a binding federal court settlement from 1997 that limits how long children can be held in immigration detention. Under Flores, children cannot be kept for more than about 20 days in unlicensed secure facilities. After that, they are supposed to be released or transferred. Legal advocates representing detained children, such as the Refugee and Immigration Center for Education and Legal Services, have filed sworn declarations saying that ICE is violating Flores at this facility. According to those filings, nearly 400 children were held longer than 21 days, and more than 150 were held for over a month and for multiple months. And there's contaminated food, physical abuse, and severe psychological harm. And ICE itself has admitted there is no adequate education or recreation. Okay, and instead of releasing them, they're building this facility. And this is how confinement gets normalized. Okay, and it's starting to look like we're being institutionalized. That's what's happening here. A school does not fix illegal detention. This is not about care, it's about profit. Please help this get out.
The woman that put that out, her name is Teresa's daughter on TikTok. Teresa's daughter. Please go find the video, share it out far and wide. A for-profit school. And you're right, Theme Park. They're not even trying to hide this shit anymore. They're not. A for-profit school in a for-profit family detention center. They're going to make $1 off of these goddamn migrant people no matter what the hell happens. They're going to make $1. Ethics be damned. The law be damned. They don't care about none of that. They don't give a shit about none of that. They don't. And I don't even have words for that. 70,000 yards for P second down. Gonna try to lighten up this one, but it probably won't. Flag on the play. You can't make this up. Part 2. You cannot make this up. Part 2. 4 flags on the play. You cannot make this up. Part 2. Ghislaine Maxwell asked the court to set aside her conviction. Four flags on the play. Ghislaine Maxwell is asking for her conviction to be overturned. My good friend, my brother, and co-owner of Ghost Law Productions Radio, Mr. Jeff Kennedy, is in the building. Good morning, Jeff. Flag on the play Friday, baby. I just want to know, even if we got all of the Epstein shit out, if we got all of it out, every piece of paper, every picture, everything, if we got it all out, who gonna pay for the goddamn shit? Who gonna pay for it? Jeffrey's dead. Ghislaine is in this Club Fed, which, by the way, Donald Trump's like, okay, let me tell you, I don't know how she got there. What do you mean you don't know she got there? What do you mean you don't know how she got there? Like, goddamn, dog. These are dumbass criminals trying to dumb criminal in our freaking face. But now the bitches is like, hey, can I get out? No, you can't get out. Hell no, you can't get out. What is wrong with you, bitch?
This bitch.
Ain't no way in hell. Do you understand how large of a set of balls you have to be Ghislaine Maxwell, the right hand of Jeffrey Epstein, or Jeffrey Epstein was her right hand, do all this heinous shit, get convicted, get put in prison, and then have the nuts to say, hey, y'all let me out? No, bitch, we can't let you out. Let me tell y'all something. They can let her out. I mean, I can't stop them. But if it couldn't be me, because the moment that bitch walk out the door.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want to?
Listen, she'd be out all of the time it takes for you to cook a hot pocket. Bitch, you won't go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, Jamila, I need to find that story. Hey, Taz, text me the story about Samara in Texas, please. If you can find it, please text it to me because I want to talk about that too. Okay. Yes, here's Ghislaine Maxwell walking out of prison. Oh my God, is that a man with a tank? The bitch should be out long enough to be able to say she was out. Like, Bunny, send it to me. Send that story to me. Send that story to me. Oh, is that Ghislaine Maxwell's car? Oh wow, she's out of prison. I'm gonna be like that old man in Harlem Nights. I wish you let that bitch out if you want to. Let that hoe out. Let her out. Let her out. It'll be the shortest release you ever seen in your goddamn life. Y'all release her from prison, I'll release her from life. The puck? The puck?
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. I wish you would. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk about get out. Bitch, you better stay your stupid ass in there. 90,000 yards. Repeat third down. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. 4 flags in the play. I cannot wait for the Nuremberg trials. Four flag in the play. I cannot wait for the Nuremberg trials. In Minnesota, ICE agents put their knee on the back of a pregnant woman. And then when they were told that, hey, she's pregnant, the same ICE agent dragged this woman through the snow by her arm. I need y'all to understand something. I need y'all to understand something. Look at Chris Lotus. Speaking of Texas, I'm gonna need people who don't live there drooling out a litmus test to either go get a clue or get lost. All right, so I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this story with Baby Samaya in the delay of games because I didn't even hear about this. I didn't even hear about this. They handcuffed her arm, handcuffed it, and then drug her kicking and screaming through the snow to arrest her. And the citizens of that little town started throwing goddamn snowballs and shit at these people. Blacker, blacker, blacker. I will say this much. For those of you who are tossing snowballs at these people, please remember that the first part of a snowball for that purpose is a rock. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. Don't just yeet snow at them. Yeet some real snow. Listen, I ain't saying nothing wrong.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
I ain't saying nothing wrong. And some dog turds. I got it, Bunny. Thank you. 100,000 yards from Pete Forbes down. All right, kids. Delay of games. And since I'm just now hearing about this story, this one's going first. Flag on the play. What did you do to this child? 4 flags on the play. What did you do to this child? I'm going to play this. Like I said, this is the first time I'm hearing this. I did not hear about this story, but let's listen.
Ain't nobody leaving their child, so I don't understand what y'all standing for. My voice can go down when everybody leave me alone and my daughter can go.
The family out of Texas has given an update on their twin baby who recently passed away. The funeral home called them and said she arrived with no organs. Baby Samaria was born at Harris Hospital in Fort Worth. She is a twin. Besides being born prematurely, they had no other health issues. The father said they were on 21% oxygen, but most recently they were on 3%. The father said in the week before her passing, their medical team had changed. The twins were born on October 25th, and the father came on December 5th to see his babies like he always did. When he arrived, he was told he had to stay outside because they were performing a sterile procedure on Samaria. He said he didn't receive a call about this, a text, nothing. He didn't know until he arrived. He started to ask questions and he said, well, I have 2 babies. Can I see my other child? And they told him no. As you can expect, he continues to ask questions. And 10 minutes later, a nurse comes and says that around 8 a.m., she noticed that Samaria was pale, but her vitals were good. But when she came back at 11:30, she was still pale. And at that time, she decided to notify her superior. So he asked, well, what changed? If the symptoms were the same, why did you finally notify them at 11:30?
Ain't nobody leaving their child, so I don't understand what y'all standing for. My voice can...
You guys remember the story that I posted this week about the newborn baby that was sent to the funeral home without any organs?
You turn around and go walk to the baby bed. I look at her. She's pale. Seeing a pale baby in your own child at that time is very, very hard to grasp because you're trying to understand, like, am I tripping? And my family knows me as a live wire, so everyone knows that, like, I just say whatever at the moment or react to whatever. So at that time, I was just stuck in a sense of grief. I remember tears started rolling. I was just like, you know, girl, I'm not going to think negative. I'm going to be positive. She's on the machine. So, you know, in my eyes, she's okay. Just because I see the monitors and I'm following monitors, but I'm like, I text her and I'm like, they're not telling us something. And she's like, what do you mean? But I put my phone in the back of my pocket and I sat down. As I sat down, I remember they asked her mom. Her mom walks in. She asks the nurse Blanca. She was like, hey, could you call the doctor? I need to talk to her. So she goes on the radio. She pushes a button. She asks her. She's like, hey, Dr. Simpson, the grandmother for base would like to speak with you. She's like, what does she want to talk about? She's like, I'm unaware, but she was like, oh, well, then it'll be short and brief, but it'll be 30 minutes. In the midst of that, she starts holding Scenario, which is my other daughter, and we're sitting down, playing with her for a little bit, and the doctor walks in. When the doctor walks in, she's more like very deflective on what other question you want to know, what do you need to know? So I was like, hey, could you explain like why is she in this state at the time? She tells us, she was like, well, she had an upset stomach earlier. I put her on some antibiotics. It's just a waiting game at this point. So I was like, waiting game? I was like, well, your nurse said that she noticed her pill at 8 o'clock. Then she said she noticed her pill at 11:30. She said at 11:30 she comes to tell you, and y'all say y'all run this test. No one's called, notified us about any of this. So I'm trying to figure out what's their procedure. In the midst of me asking her about their procedure, her monitor started kind of going off. So the nurse walks up and she turns it off. So I'm looking and I'm like trying to understand how long is she going to just look at this machine. So I asked her like, man, why is that machine just beeping and it's just going off? And she was like, oh, they're at her bedside, working on her bedside. So I turned it off because this is a long parent. So some parents get real spooked and think the worst. So I'm like, okay, her vitals are dropping. In the midst of her saying that, the doctor leaves out and the nurse starts reading her ISTAT, which is a body card to tell like a pH levels, a VO2. Hold on 1 second, I didn't notice because I wrote it down. She's reading her VO2 level, saying it was -12, -15 pH level, -6, 24. So I was like, this not telling the grandmother. I was like, hey, them numbers are very low. That's like someone who's not even like able to be functioning right now. So the doctor comes back on the radio and tells the nurse, she's like, I'm putting in a blood transfusion right now. So I immediately was like, blood transfusion? I ain't signed for no blood transfusion. She turns around and she's like, yo, the mom did. So I was like, well, give me the paper so I can see it. So when I read the paper, I'm like, okay. So I call and say, hey, you did a blood transfusion? And she's still unaware of what's going on at the time. So she's not even registering like, hey, the seriousness of what I'm asking at the time. More like, yeah, I did that at the beginning because it was previous. And the doctor informed me if they may need blood or anything, or would you sign for the blood transfusion out of safety measures at that time? And I was like, all right. So I hang up the phone. When I hang up the phone, she continues to talk, and she was like, a ventilator. So she's like, the ventilator, I'm really thinking like a CPAP machine at that time, because I'm thinking like, hey, she's functioning, she's breathing. I'm not thinking of. So the nurse was like, yeah, we're going to call the team, they're finna do intubation. So when I turned to the grandma, like, intubation means you're on life support. It all happened so fast that the doctor tells us to scoot out the way with the baby, or do we want to step out? And I was like, yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Like, well, I'm not going to sit right here because it's not that serious the way you tell me everything that's going on. So we step out the way, they all run in, and to see all those nurses and just to start doing the intubation on the child at the time, I was stuck in the froze for a minute, kind of like, what is going on? We're asking questions, and I remember the nurse Blanca was like, hey, Dad, I think right now would be a time that mom needs to be here. So I'm looking at her like, you could have said this an hour ago when I had me sitting in the lobby that mom needs to be here, because now it's more serious than what y'all was saying. And I was asking you these questions to make sure that my baby's safe and everything. I leave, I run and go get the mom, I come back, the grandmother stays there, and the Mrs. grandmother is recording, paying attention that, hey, this don't look right, this ain't what they've been telling us, like they're playing us in our face. Get back, they had moved into another room. By the time I got back, it was room 3. When we go into room 3, at that time, they had the surgical nurse that came from Cook's waiting for us to sign the permission slip for him to do the Penrose drain for the lower right abdomen. After he does the lower right abdomen, he talks to me, I ask him questions, I ask him about all the procedure measures as far as like, hey, if this doesn't work, are we able to do another operation? Are we able to have to go into open cavity to remove the intestine or whatever you're saying? Because they're trying to tell me that, hey, it could be a perforated intestine, it could be neck. And I'm like, okay, where did this start from? And he was like, well, hey, the good news is when I put the Penrose in and make the incision and make the opening, it was just nothing but air, no stool, no valve or anything like that. So that's a good sign. So he was like, if we have to do any procedures, I was like, do we have to go to Cook's or what? He was like, well, no, Cook's is so close, so we just come over here and operate her if need be. But it's a 24-hour just like watching and seeing how she progresses over the next 24 hours. If so, we'll come back. I'll be on call in the state of an emergency. He said, okay. In the midst of that, a color kind of comes back. Before we leave, we asked the nurses like, how much is this machine is her? How much is the machine working for her to stay breathing, and how much is it that she's doing on her own? She was like, it's 100% the machine. So she says it's 100% the machine, because I was asking like, why is her eyes fluttering? And she was like, oh, it's the ventilator. So I was like, yeah, but her eyes are fluttering like she's in a coma. She was like, well, yeah, she's in pain. So we gave her fentanyl and we put her on a continuous morphine drip. So she said that, she's like, no one has to go back into the bed unless every 30 minutes to take a blood pressure, just keep up with her vitals. So I was like, okay, but it didn't make sense on how she get pain if she's under all this medication, which she's only 2 pounds. So I don't understand a human can't even get that much fentanyl, morphine, and we all 100+ pounds. We leave, go home, take a shower, we're coming back. The moment we arrive back at the hospital, like 6:58, walking in, checking in. They make you check in as far as they call back to tell them that, hey, the parents are here for this child. And they tell us that. We walk to the back and go in the room where scenario is, which is room 2. The moment we walk in the room 2, I remember a nurse walked in and was like, I'm so sorry. And we just kind of looked at her like, what are you talking about? Like, our baby is good. We wasn't even really thinking. We didn't catch it at the time earlier. We get to the bed, her phone rings, and the next thing she knows, she looks up to me, she's like, they say I need to hear from room 3. We walk into room 3, I remember it was like 20 nurses in the room already. And we bent the corner, and when we turned the corner, the doctor is standing right in front of us, and she's telling us, she's like, I'm so sorry. I've done everything I can do. And I'm like, hey, just go and do your job. Go back over there. Like, stop talking to me. Like, you talking to me. Go over there. And she kind of turns around with an attitude. And I remember looking at my daughter, and when I turned the corner, she was already purple and blue. And that was just a weird sign at the time. Like, hey, maybe because they're doing the chest compression at the time of the corner, it might be. But in my eyes, I'm looking at it now. It's like, she didn't have any oxygen in her body. Like, she wasn't here at all.
You guys remember the story that I posted this week about the...
I told myself I wasn't going to talk about this because it's very triggering.
I no disrespect, I can't do another one. I'm about to get mad. Angry if an F-bomb drops out, I am sorry. Let me apologize ahead of time. How many more goddamn times are we going to tell you that Black women, when they're pregnant, are mistreated by this goddamn healthcare system. And then in death, even in death, whether it's the woman, the mother, or the child, they're still disrespected. This child shows up at a funeral home with no organs in their body. You son of a bitch. I am never shocked at the level of cruelty that is inflicted on Black folks, particularly Black women. I'm never shocked. But I am disgusted that it continues to happen. And Black women are told to either get over it or that it didn't happen. This child should be alive today, but she's not. Why? Because once again, a Black woman has babies, has children, twins, and one of them dies, which is bad enough. But then to have the disrespect of that child showing up without a single organ in their body, I'm gonna need y'all to stop telling us that racism's over. I'm gonna need you to fucking stop. I'm gonna need you to stop. In my best Martha Ann voice, stay right there, bitch. That's right, Chaos. That's right. Everybody in there would have to go. Everybody got to go. Everybody in that goddamn building has got to go. Because the next time y'all see me, after I find out what the hell just happened with my child at the funeral home, guess what? Everybody in that building getting this work. Everybody in that building will get this work. These stories are not just fly-by-night stories. Statistically, Black women are 4 times more likely than white women to die in childbirth. Statistically, Black babies are more likely to die at 2 and 3 times the rate of white children. Everybody in that goddamn building would have to see me. Everybody in that goddamn building would have to fucking see me, because I'm not leaving until I get some motherfucking answers. And I'm telling you right now,
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm fucking leaving here with something.
I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something. How many more times? While you gaslighting Black women on TikTok, Black women, pregnant Black women, they literally have a chance to die. Walking their ass into a goddamn hospital doing the same thing your ass can do. And y'all want to sit up and, well, it's not that bad, these nuts. I'm giving that shit 1,000,000 flags. I'm giving it 1,000,000 yards. Sorry, I'm giving it 1,000,000 yards. I didn't even write it down. I'm telling y'all can go back for reference after this shit. 1,000,000 goddamn yards. What kind of sick ass shit is this? Get back to the show. Flag on the plate. If you don't want to teach, leave. 4 flags on the plate. If you don't want to teach, leave. Oh no, Jamila, you have nothing to apologize for. You have absolutely nothing to apologize for. I'm sorry I didn't catch it. That I'm more sorry that I didn't catch this shit. I'd have been talking about this shit all week. A substitute teacher went into her class and threatened to call ICE on some of her students. She was old and she was a white woman. When that old man dies, when that trifling trick-ass man's heart stops, when it stops, some of y'all gonna have to pay for some of the shit y'all done. Some of y'all are going to have to pay for some of the shit that you have done. There has to be an American reckoning. There has to be an American reckoning. Because whether it's the harvesting of a baby from a corpse in the form of Adriana Smith, whether it's this story, whether it's teachers being real loose with they jaw meat and threatening ICE on people. Doesn't matter what it is. It does not matter what it is. There will be a reckoning. Some of y'all have let Donald Trump turn you into shit. Turn you into the worst type of goddamn people. The people your mother and father would be ashamed of, or maybe not, because maybe that's where the fuck you learned it from. You gonna threaten ICE on a room full of students? Why? Because they were throwing stuff at her. Then you send them to the principal. You don't threaten to call ICE on them. You don't. Thank you, Veronica. Chance is still in the NICU, pro-lifers. If y'all can raise money for a racist white Cinnabon bitch or a white woman that called a little black kid nigger, why can't Chance get more money from your dumb asses? Why? This country is effed up because we have literally sat here and watched quietly, I might add, as American white folks do what American white folks are destined to always do. Fall back on that bullshit. Fall back on that bullshit. Every time we think in any capacity that we have figured this shit out, what ends up happening? White folks go back to white folk. White folks go back to white folking. And some of y'all have really shown your ass. If this man makes it out of these 4 years alive, it will have been 14 years. No, 13 years of us dealing with the worst aspects of whiteness in this country. You couple that with all the other institutional shit that goes on a day-to-day basis, like, for example, black women being pregnant, going into the hospital, not getting the treatment that white women would get, only to have their goddamn babies on the road down the street, or having no brain activity, but you're pregnant, so we're going to keep you alive so that we can harvest a baby from your corpse. You couple that with the fact that a lot of these goddamn mouth-breathing ass, fat-ass goddamn white folks who love them some burgers and shit like that, but don't like the fact that an immigrant was the one picking the damn fruit and vegetables on that shit and maybe even cooked it for you. But you want them gone so that you can not do their job, but you can also complain about the fact that there's no job for them to do, or there's too much, and why am I not getting my this, that, and the third early? So you get a chance to yell at some kid at fucking McDonald's. Or you can pop your ass out every 4 years running for president as a spoiler and ruining everybody's life. And then you can be a know-nothing ass leftist talking about litmus tests. If genocide isn't your litmus test, what is? Fucking human rights, you stupid motherfuckers! Human rights. Substitute teacher threatening kids with ICE. 200,000 yards. Flag on the play. I'm going to try to get through this because I'm getting real pissed. Getting real pissed. And by the time I end this, I'm going to really be mad. Why? 4 flags on the play. Why? There are troopers in certain federal buildings standing in front of women's restrooms checking IDs. Because that fucking Hot Wheels of a president or a governor thinks that's the most important thing. Not the woman who's the man and the woman who lost their child. That's not important. We trying to save the babies, but not them babies because they black. Troopers standing in front of a goddamn bathroom, checking IDs. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. This is where priorities are. Because y'all don't like trans people, this is where our priorities are. Because y'all don't like trans people, particularly trans women, not even trans people, it's just trans. This is where your priorities are. This, right here. This. $250,000 yards. Second overtime. 4 flags on the plate, because of course they are. 4 flags on the plate, because of course they are. Listen to this.
Ohio just admitted they're okay with lowering water quality on purpose. The Ohio EPA just released a draft general permit for data centers. And in their own words, they admit a lowering of water quality is necessary for social and economic development. So let me ask you, should the state be allowed to approve water quality degradation without asking citizens first? Let me know in the comments, yes or no. This is a blanket permit. It streamlines approvals statewide instead of forcing project by project scrutiny for each facility. When you streamline it like this, citizens lose leverage. There's no real consent up front, and often you don't even know who's behind these projects until they're already moving.
They're talking about lowering the water quality in Ohio for data centers. Lowering the water quality in the state of Ohio because they're building data centers. Because you don't need drinking water. Drinking water. Why don't you just buy it like everybody else does, loser? $320,000 yards. Flag on the play. You don't sell shit like that. 4 flags on the play. You don't sell shit like that. Please listen.
Let's just take this down to the very base case. I'm a family. I'm a family of 5. Tell me, and let's say I want to get on this program. How's it going to work? Tell me what the program is that I'm currently on and what you think the new program looks like. What's my deductibility look like? What do my premiums look like? Just walk us sort of a basic American who's thinking about what to do here, how it's going to impact them.
Yeah, it seems like all the attention's been focused on Obamacare, which, is a lot of people, but it's a small percentage of Americans. But 80% premium increases just for people in Obamacare. We want to help lower their premiums, but right now nobody has options. It's really not a competitive marketplace. So if you don't like the plan that you have, it's really hard to shop it around. Like, for example, car insurance, your homeowner's insurance. I mean, you turn on the TV, there are commercials with lizards and all kind of other animals that are selling you options to get lower insurance. You don't really have that in health insurance. So we want to open up the marketplace, because right now, if you don't have any choices, you're going to pay more. So we're going to give people the options to buy different kinds of plans that are better for them, lower cost, better coverage for their families, lower deductibles for their families.
Let's just take this down.
If ever there was a reason and rationale for universal health care, that would be it. Like, why we bullshit? Why we bullshit? The government should be running universal health care. I said what I said. I said what I said. I said exactly what I said. Call it socialist, not communist or Marxist, you mooks, you mouth-breathing mooks. I said exactly what I said. The government should be giving and affording and offering universal health care. 380,000 yards. Overtime number 3. 4 flags on the play. Of course they are. 4 flags on the play. Of course they are. HHS, the Health and Human Services, is slashing funding for care for trans minors. A lot of people seem to believe that a kid can go in, get their penis removed, because that's the only, again, they only care about trans women. But not thinking in terms of, puberty blockers. Puberty blockers. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care. Puberty blockers. Let's slash the budget for puberty blockers. 500,000 yards. Y'all knew this was coming. Flag on the play, you disgusting bitch. 4 flags on the play, you disgusting bitch. Donald Trump's Rob Reiner comments. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. And I mean this with everything in me. I don't like that man. I don't like that man at all. I don't like shit about him. I don't. I do not. I don't like a goddamn thing about him. I don't. You want me to lie? I'm not going to. I don't like that man. So when he dies, I'm going to talk so much shit that I'm going to have to buy another one of them things, and I'm going to probably have to get a bodyguard. I'm going to talk cash shit about him. I'm going to make jokes for as long as I live. For as long as I live. Because what this man said about Rob Reiner is some of the most disgusting shit I've ever heard come out of the mouth of a president. MAGA, you're too goddamn stupid to know what I'm talking about, so let me break it down a little bit further for you, dumbass. He's not funny. He's not putting it to the libs. He's a dementia-addled bitch. Y'all thought he was so fucking great because he kissed your booty cheeks and gave you a little hat to wear. The shit he said about Rob Reiner automatically makes it sure. I was going to do it anyway, But now I'm definitely sure I'm going to talk so much shit about Donald Trump when he dies that I'm probably going to have to hire a damn bodyguard. I said what I said. The fact that there are so many companies and organizations kissing this man's ass, his diapered shitty ass. I can't wait. I cannot wait, because I'm going to tell you something. Karma's a bitch in high heels. Karma is a bitch in high heels. And I guarantee you, when he croaks, the jokes are forever. The memes are forever. I'm going to put a picture of his goddamn casket as one of my backgrounds for this goddamn show if you think I'm making it up. Superplex Party's going to have a coffin drop, a literal coffin drop. Cannot wait for this bastard to die. 550,000 yards. And finally, hurts the most. This is the one that has hurt all week. I'm going to play. With friends like that, you don't need enemies. 4 flags on the play. With friends like that, you don't need enemies. This past week, a TikToker by the name of Rizzy started a live stream where she ended her life. Rizzy was 27 years old. Baby. Just a kid, to me at least. Somebody who's at the same age as my sons. My 2 middle sons are about to be 26. Both of them. And it wasn't until I started going down the rabbit hole that was the TikTok footprint of Rizzy that I realized she took that step because of the people she considered her friends. I have seen fake ass tears with Beyonce playing in the background with a red cup. Breathe, King, breathe. I wish you wouldn't. I'm in a mood right now and I don't care. I really wish you wouldn't. While you over here with that red cup, just stop breathing. Just hold your breath. Hold your breath. I listened as they berated her. I listened as they took advantage of her, financially took advantage of her. I heard as friend after friend after friend after friend after friend told her to unalive herself. I watched as a woman whose name I will not even dignify did a interview with Rizzy while she was in a mental health facility. And then she proceeded to laugh at her as if she was the butt of the jokes. Before Rizzy did what she did to herself, she named 3 people. The therapist who had assaulted her, sexually assaulted her, a woman named Candy, and another woman named Heartbreaker. Rizzy could have been my daughter. I understand she was a Nigerian-born woman who was adopted by a bunch of by white parents who slowly took away support from her and they just gave her an allowance. And Rizzy would spend that allowance gifting people. Smoking Hot, Angry, Chaos, and Taz are my mods. They don't pay me to be my mods. They don't. And they don't have to, and they never will have to. But Rizzy, I will, Bunny, but Rizzy was paying to be a mod for these people. And she was gifting people money. I literally listened as a man after an incident with him and Rizzy, where she was trying to apologize. He said he would accept her apology for $25,000. And she said, you should not have to pay for friendship. And he said, then I don't accept your apology. Every one of you motherfuckers are walking around on TikTok right now. I have not bothered to even learn all of your names. But I know you. I know you. I've seen your work. There is no context to the shit that y'all said to this beautiful young lady. No context I ever need to hear. You exploited her. You shook her down for financial gain. You treated her like a piece of shit. And now that she's gone, all of y'all got these backgrounds and crying in the music and fuck you. I'm telling you, fuck you. You want to go platform type? I have a big enough platform that I can say this shit every single day and there's not a goddamn thing you could do to me. Nothing. If I wanted to, I could find out all the information I need to find out about each and every one of you. And I can make videos day after day after day. Oh, sure, they might get 2,000 views here or 3,000 views here, but that's 3,000 people knowing exactly what kind of a piece of shit that you are. I have a larger platform than any of you, if you want to go there. I have a larger platform than any one of you. I have a larger platform than all of you combined, if you really want to go there. I'm not the dog to bark at. Don't take what I'm giving you and shut up. Because what you did pushed a beautiful human being to a desperate choice. I take suicide seriously. And I will tell you why. I talked about Anya Whitley, who was my friend, who in a fit of drunken bravado while having an argument with her girlfriend, picked up a weapon and took her own life. I have a friend, or I had a friend, named Sophie Shampoo. We called her Shampoo. She was a sergeant in E5 in the United States Army, who after a sexual assault, had to look at the person who perpetrated it day after day after day, and she couldn't take it. So she went off to a tank trail in Fort Stewart and took her life. Angry and I lost a good friend to suicide. Needless to say, that is one subject that I know a lot about. And I have a very, very strong feeling about it. So when I hear a bunch of people trying to absolve themselves, trying to put their rock dust covered hands in their pocket because they threw so many of them, I get angry. I get very angry. No, I don't hang out in messy talk. I know people who do. Shout out to DJ Soulchild. Messy talk king, but he would never have something like that happen. And from what I understand, him and Rizzy used to be friends, then they weren't. You never saw him with a drawing of Rizzy making fun of her features on live. You never saw somebody say, I'm going to eat them up when they come in. I'm going to eat them up when they come in, like you are God. You didn't see that. You people are shit. You people ain't shit, ain't been shit, ain't gonna be shit. Exactly, Jamila. How did this happen when TikTok is always talking about harassment and bullying? I get violations every time. Harassment and bullying, harassment and bullying, harassment and bullying, harassment and bullying, harassment and bullying. But y'all didn't see this shit? Oh, I guess it's because it was black folks. Y'all don't care. I guess because it was black folks, y'all didn't give a shit. You'll come out if I go after some goofy ass white girl. But when it's black folks, man, you don't care. Yeah, I got you, Michael. I'm gonna talk to him too. And that's the most heartbreaking part of this. You see, Rizzy wasn't attacked by some right-wing fat ass who doesn't like black women. She wasn't attacked by some MAGA troll. She wasn't attacked by the Jeff Meads or the Coon Hat guys. No. Rizzy was attacked by other black people. Black women in particular. And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't. But I know this. You all will pay for what you did. Hiding your hands, privating your account, changing your name, picking up another account, it will not matter because the videos are out there. I found them simply by following the little search bar that says Rizzy RIP. And I heard all of it. I heard all of it and more. So now that TMZ is reporting that the police are involved, don't run, bitch. Don't none of you bitches run for shit.